Hi, I'm Real Generic Demon, and this is Xenon 2 on the Master System. Bit of a well, it's a bit of a classic, really. And you know what? As well, they managed to make the music quite good as well, which is an important factor because the music is one of the key things. It's not quite the same as the Amiga version. The Amiga version is far superior. However, they made a really decent job of Xenon 2 on the Master System. Okay, let's give it a whirl. Ready Player One. What I did notice, however, is I think the plane of movement is a little bit different, and I also found that it's a little bit slower. Everything seems a little bit sort of, you see what I mean? Even the hitting of the things in front of us, just a little bit. Yeah, it just takes a little bit more than you would do. You've got your health down the bottom there. You've got your sort of strength as you're going along. We shoot these little things as power-ups. One thing about Xenon 2 is the graphics. The graphics are a big factor for me. It looks absolutely fantastic. It's not one of those, sort of plain shoot 'em up. Somebody made a real effort with it. I mean, but the thing is, it's Bitmap Brothers, and they have a bit of they're the same people that rolled out sort of Gods and also things like Magic Pockets and a few other things. There was some really classic games that these guys have actually developed, and this is one of those. I do like the music. I think it's funny. Even though it's rolling on and again, it's that whole do 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 do. It's a good one. We have to tap the fire, by the way, in this one. Now, when we get to the end of the level, hopefully I can make it there. We got an end level boss, which you would expect. As I say, you got a little bit of. There's a little bit of. It's not so stretching, if you know what I mean. There's more. Right. Go left. Somebody shouted at me. Go left. Yeah, because I always go right and then get trapped. Yeah, the side of the level's different. The graphics are a little bit different, but I actually think it does really well with the palette that we're talking about here. And we're talking about an 8-bit machine. With a tiny little palette that can only hold up to 16 colours in sort of main sprite, I believe it is, or the sprites, and then 16 colours for the background sprites. It's not an awful lot of colours it can actually do, so it's quite impressive that it's achieved the level of sort of sort of fidelity we've got here. It's really good. And the little ship's flying around. My energy's really low though. Gotta be careful here. When you shoot some of them, sometimes you get credits, which is really quite important because you want to be getting these credits so you can get through the end level. The big shopkeeper, when he turns up, you can get some money from him and spend that on some upgrades for your ship. Oh no! At least we haven't lost any power-ups. Look at these things here on the side of there. It's also sort of fish-like, squid-like. Ocean creatures of sorts. Oh, it's all a bit slowed down now going on. Lots going on. As I say, real effort to manage to achieve the same sort of thing. I'd like to see how they reported this one, or whether they just grabbed it and dropped the code and see whether it did it. But you could see how it's stuttering away here when we got a lot going on. It just struggles with it mightily. So, which is a bit disappointing, but at the same time, I can see why it would struggle. Whoa, get that Z. That blows everything up on the screen. Yes, and everything sped up nicely there, so we did that. Sorry, it's infectious. If you don't think it's infectious... Oh, God! Stay with it. Which direction now? Do we go to the left or the right? I don't know. I'm going to go one or the other. We'll go this way. We'll get some of these bugs here. Oh, he's blown me up. Not concentrating hard enough there. A lot going on though. As I say, I've got a sort of super slow down going on at this point. Not the best. Oh. Yeah, I'm playing this on original hardware. Oh, I think we're at a boss. Yes. are we going to be able to beat this boss? I don't know. He's a good looking boss though. I mean, look at that. It's like what they called, arthropods, is it? Yes, there's me asking questions I don't know the answer to. I should know when he's going to fire, because he's just... Ah, he fired in front of me there. Oh no, it didn't make the high score. Damn. We'll give it another go. So we'll just start the game. I'm going to try it with the music off to see if we get sound effects, just out of interest. Whether we get more sound effects. Actually, I wonder whether or not the performance improves without the music still running in the background, because of course it has to process that and deal with that. So let's see how that works out. See whether or not we get a performance. You got some sounds, just ding noises though. Oh, we're not seeing any performance increases. Not really. There we go. Oh! We're on the run again for another level. I do think it's a good conversion. I do think though that there could have been some optimization. I think you could have reduced some of the enemy numbers to kind of deal with the problems of sort of the slowdown that occur. You could have probably got away with that with the and not reduce the experience. You see, as we get a lot of things going on screen, with the processor really draws it sort of self down. You could probably have got away with, you know, putting 2 or 3 enemies on the screen. As long as you keep them coming in regular waves, you wouldn't have had the issues that it has, where you're nice and slick right now, but we'll slow down as these things appear on screen. I think it's even the same number of enemies here that there was on the Mega Drive version and the Amiga, and of course it was on the PC and it was on the Atari ST as well. It was on everything. Did it appear on the Super Nintendo? I don't think it did. I don't know if it appeared on the normal Nintendo either. That would be interesting to know. Actually, I'd love to know. If you do know the answer to that, please let me know in the comments below. Because I don't know. I thought it might do. It's one of my favourites at the same time as being it's as I say it's good, but it's bad that they really need to optimise it a little bit more. The code's obviously a little bit more sort of, it's geared towards the Mega Drive version. I think if you played the 2, you'd be impressed by the Mega Drive version, but you wouldn't be so excited when you played this. I didn't get to the shopkeeper though. I want to show him. He's got like a big squid-like face. He's really kind of cool. I'd like to see what he looks like actually. I think I've got that far on the Master System, but yeah, he's got a squiddy face. Oh! Crashing into it. I like the fact that it's a combination of finding stuff in the level that you can attach to your ship and actually adding the sort of things from buying in a shop. Oh, you horrible critters. Now here we're going to see some slowed down. As lots of things enter the screen, enter the fray. As I say, you could probably... I know you want to keep it action going, but at the same time, you could probably have increased the damage that they did. These are the tweaks that you really needed. You needed to increase the damage that they actually sort of placed on you when they were hitting you, so that you could... That meant that you could balance out the enemy's stroke over the top of the actual things on screen. That's a shame. Never mind. Let's get this. Boom. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye-bye. Get out of my life. Get out of my life. Leave me alone. Leave me be. I wonder if it appeared on anything else as well. I get this feeling that it was on lots and lots of formats at the same time. I'd love to know how most of those other formats coped with this. As an 8-bit one, as I say, you're talking about sort of, you could be even Spectrum generation and Commodore 64 and probably even the Amstrad is possibly even in this group of games that are doing it. Oh, here we go. So I'm on my one life again. We got. Right. Okay. I don't know if I'm hitting him. I can't tell. I'm going to. But the thing about that is, he kind of has an angle that he can shoot at, and he just. Oh, there we go. Got an eye. Was it an eye shot that I've got to make? Oh God, that's going to be hard. No, it's just not going to happen, is it? That was a bit tough. Back to the music. Anyway, that's been a blast. A mega blast. I've been your host, Real Genetic Demon. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you in my next video. Bye bye now.